Today I'm going to show you how to put on the freedom harness with my girl here, Yargi. So with the freedom harness, think about it. We've got so many different harnesses out there, right? And it gets confusing on how to put them on and how they work. This one has a different color loop. It's a martingale loop. This one has a different color loop. It's a martingale loop, and it goes on the back, so you can think of it like a bronchi buck. How do you hold on? Woohoo, doggy! All right, so this part goes on the back. There's a big old loop here, which is going to go over the head. Then we've got the body part with the legs that are going to go under the dog. So come over here, Yargi. So this goes over her head. Okay, so we've got this loop here. This is the martingale that's on top. Okay, come a little bit. There we go, right there. And then this piece goes under the body. So it's got velvet covering. It's supposed to help so it doesn't chafe when it's under the legs right here. Right here, it's softer. And then we just click on both sides. Okay, and then let's stand up. And then you've got the front loop here if you want to walk your dog on the front, like so. Or you can put it on the back, or you can put a leash on the front and the back. If I were doing that, I would use two separate leashes, not one leash with two loops, because it's really ridiculously hard to control a dog like that with the one leash. So listen, the first thing about this kind of leash, let's just put it here, I'll be with you in a minute, is, okay, it's one big long piece with two clasps at each end. So the first thing is when you're putting it on, you've got to make sure you straighten it so that you don't have, like, you know, it's not going to be all curly on you. So we're going to do that. I measured the nylon webbing, and it's a total of only 3.5 feet long for half and 7 feet long for the entire piece of webbing. Seriously, 3.5 feet is too short for a leash. Sonner. So let's just say I'm walking my dog. By the way, I've had clients who've come to me with these leashes and they're like, we don't like it. We don't want to use it. Well, don't. If it's not working for you, don't. So the thing about it is that in order to take control of one or the other part of the leash, come on. Right now, I'm just flipping it around trying to get it straightened because every time the dog moves, I have to move it, twirl it around. So you have to, you can wrap it around your hand to get a hold of, like the front. So you've got more steering. And if I were going to do that, if I, were using this leash, which I'm not, so I'd wrap it around my hand for the front. And then, but look how, you probably have 3 whole feet, which isn't enough length in a leash. It's just not. You need some sniffing room for the dog. So that's another gripe. The first one, of course, is, you've got to make sure you twisty and twirly it so it's not all twisted when you're walking. But there's one handle here. Really, it's not going to help at all. You have to walk so I can show people. Okay, so we're walking. There we go. So you can see, it's just, if she takes off, it's going to pull. Here we go. This is under there. It's going to pull at the same speed on both tensions. So I can't really steer with this at all because the whole thing has to be pulled around. Okay? Whereas if I were just going to pull the front, I'm going to do this right now. which is where you have control. That's why we have a front clip. That's where the control is. So when you've got both connections at the same tension, you don't really have the same control as I do when I'm pulling my dog around that way. You see? So it's just not a great invention. If you want to use it, no, it's your choice. But for me, I like 2 leashes with 2 colors so I can see what I'm pulling on. If I want to turn the dog around, I can stop and, you know, the dog won't go anywhere, hopefully. Depends on how strong and big. But all the things, it really matters what you're comfortable with. And for me, not having control of both leashes separately isn't a great thing. It's just way too short, and you don't have the same control you would have when you have 2 6-foot leashes in either hand. Okay? So that's my take on it. Here's the other thing. This unsnaps. Not sure why. What's the deal with that? Oh, okay, I know what it is. If it unsnaps, you can use it as one leash. You see, because there's a snap at the other end. So if I wanted to take this off and use it probably as an 8-foot leash, I guess, then I would unsnap this, clip it on here, and have this thing. I don't know how I would do it. Yeah, there's a way. So yeah, you can unsnap that. Hold on, I'll show you. Okay, so I took it off, and this is, whoa, it's ridiculous. Because now I've got 2 latches here. This is really heavy, and the leash is too long. So, you know, I'm just saying, to me, it's not worth it. It's really hard to control the dog with it. And, you know, if you just want to use one leash, then get a regular 6-foot leash and use it. So 2 leashes work better. 2 leashes with 2 different colors work better. And I'm going to demonstrate that. Okay, you can go walk for a minute. These are both 6-foot leashes. So when I walk my dog, or a board and train dog, if I were using this particular brand of harness, then I would, and I've got a really strong dog like Yargi is, then I would have 2 of these leashes hooked up. And then when I walk, I know that the purple one could turn the dog around, and the green, come on, let's go, is more, like I say, the brakes. So we're just walking out here now. If she sees a squirrel, which she was busy with earlier, that's why she wouldn't come here. Let's go. We'll see if I can hold on. So generally speaking, strong dogs I will train with a head halter. And oftentimes I will also connect with a harness for the really strong dogs who want to pull hard. And then it depends on the owner that's behind the leash, because some of them are stronger and some of them aren't. So all of that I take into consideration when I'm training a dog. Come on. But as you can see, with 2 different leashes, you can, you're not going to be holding your camera or your phone in the other hand. You're going to have one hand on each leash so that you can control the dog. You're not going to be fiddling around with something else. So I'm just taking my life in my own hands right now. There's a bird in there, because if she sees a squirrel, she will take off. Oh, look, there's a cardinal. I don't know if we could see it because of the sun. A little male. He's gone. Okay, so we'll just take a little quick walk here. But as you can see, this is how it works. I always suggest when you're doing this, first of all, I like the leashes that are made out of the like cliff rope. These are the climbing ropes. They have a little give to them, and you can get them in various colors. That way, when you do walk your dog with 2 leashes, you'll be able to tell which one is the steering and which one is more the brakes. Okay, so there you go. That is how you would fit the Freedom harness, and my suggestion on walking with a really strong dog if you're going to use 2 leashes. All right, I'm just going to go back inside now. Uh-oh, there's a cat across the street. Can you see it? I think she sees it now. It's black and white. Yeah. Yep, she sees it. They can see a tortoise across the street from inside the house. Stay back. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. It's a tortoise. How do they see this thing from... It's invading our property. Oh my god. So, we've got that. But, anyway, we have returned. It's gone. No need to protect us, it's gone.